Rise of Islam till 2050, global facts, demographics, and future reality. What if the future of global faith is already written in data? What if Islam, often misunderstood, is actually the fastest growing religion on earth? And what if by 2050, the spiritual direction of humanity changes forever? This is not opinion. This is research, evidence, and reality. Welcome to the documented Rise of Islam till 2050. A world in crisis. Why humanity is searching again. The modern world has achieved remarkable progress in technology, medicine, and communication. Humans can connect across continents instantly, explore space, and control information like never before. Yet despite all this advancement, the world is facing a deep and painful crisis, not of resources, but of meaning. Mental health disorders are rising globally. Depression, anxiety, loneliness, and identity confusion are becoming normal experiences, especially among younger generations. Political ideologies promise freedom but create division. Economic systems generate wealth but fail to deliver peace. Social values change rapidly, leaving people unsure of what is right, wrong, or permanent. In such an environment, many once believed religion would fade away. Instead, the opposite has happened. Across the world, people are returning to faith, not blindly, but consciously. And among all belief systems, Islam stands out for one remarkable reason. It does not collapse under modern scrutiny. Instead, it grows stronger. Islam offers a complete worldview, one that answers not only spiritual questions, but also moral, social, and personal ones. It provides structure in chaos, purpose in confusion, and discipline in an undisciplined world. This is why Islam's rise is not limited to traditionally Muslim regions. It is expanding rapidly in secular societies, developed nations, and intellectual circles. Today, Islam is not just a religion practiced quietly. It is a global topic of discussion, debate, and research, even in mainstream media platforms and conversations involving figures such as Piers Morgan. Islam has become impossible to ignore because it addresses questions that modern systems fail to answer. The numbers don't lie. Islam's demographic rise. The claim that Islam is the fastest growing religion in the world is not emotional or ideological. It is statistical. According to multiple global demographic studies, including research by Pew Research Center and United Nations population projections, Islam is growing faster than any other major religion. In 2010, the global Muslim population was estimated at approximately 1.6 billion. By the early 2020s, that number crossed 2 billion. By 2050, projections estimate the Muslim population will reach nearly 2.8 to 3 billion people, representing close to 1/3 of humanity. This growth is measured using fertility and birth rate data, age distribution across regions, life expectancy trends, religious switching patterns, migration and population retention. One of the most powerful factors behind this rise is age. Islam has the youngest population profile of any major religion. More than 60% of Muslims worldwide are under the age of 30. In contrast, many other religious populations are aging rapidly, leading to stagnation or decline. A young population means future influence. Youth shape culture, technology, politics, education, and media. A young ummah means Islam will continue to grow in visibility, participation, and leadership throughout the 21st century. But demographics alone do not explain everything, especially in the West. Something deeper is happening. The rise of Islam in the West, Europe, and America. One of the most surprising and misunderstood developments of our time is Islam's growth in Europe and North America. In these regions, Islam is not expanding mainly because of birth rates. It is growing because people are choosing it. Europe. In many European countries, Islam is projected to become the second largest religion within a few decades. Countries such as France, Germany, the United Kingdom, Sweden, and the Netherlands are witnessing rapid growth in Muslim populations, particularly among youth. Second and third generation Muslims are increasingly educated, professionally active, and confident in both their faith and citizenship. This challenges the outdated narrative that Islam cannot coexist with modern democratic societies. United States and America, Islam is one of the fastest growing religions through conversion. Studies show that roughly 1 in 4 Americans who change their religion choose Islam. Islam also has one of the highest retention rates among converts. Many converts describe Islam as logically coherent, spiritually satisfying, morally structured, socially just. African American communities, university students, professionals, and independent thinkers form a large portion of new Muslims. Islam in the West is no longer foreign, it is becoming homegrown. Why people are converting to Islam, the real reasons. Across cultures, languages, and continents, people who embrace Islam consistently mention similar reasons. These are not emotional impulses, they are thoughtful conclusions. 1. Search for purpose. Modern life answers how to live, but not why to live. Islam gives a clear purpose: to worship one God, live morally, and prepare for accountability beyond this life. 2. Pure monotheism. Islam's belief in one God without intermediaries appeals strongly to logic and simplicity. People tired of complex theology often find peace in Islam's clarity. 3. Moral certainty. In a world of moral relativism, Islam provides defined values: honesty, justice, responsibility, family structure, and compassion, without constant change. 4. Preservation of the Quran. The Quran's preservation for over 1400 years is historically documented and academically acknowledged. For many seekers, this consistency strengthens belief. 5. Direct relationship with God. Islam removes barriers between human and creator. Prayer is direct, personal, and disciplined. These reasons explain why Islam continues to attract converts, even in environments where it is criticized or misunderstood. Islam in 2050, a rise with responsibility. By 2050, Islam is projected to be one of the most influential global forces, not only in population, but in culture, education, economics, and digital presence. However, this rise is not a guarantee of moral success. It is a responsibility. The future of Islam will not be decided by numbers alone. It will be shaped by knowledge instead of ignorance, character instead of slogans, unity instead of division, justice instead of extremism. Muslims will be judged not by how fast Islam grows, but by how well they represent it. Islam is rising not because the world is weak, but because truth remains strong. In an age of confusion, Islam offers clarity. In an age of chaos, Islam offers discipline. In an age of despair, Islam offers hope. The question is not whether Islam will rise. The question is whether Muslims will rise with wisdom, character, and responsibility. Thank you for watching this video. If you found this discussion informative and inspiring, please like, share, and subscribe to our Global Mystery Nexus channel for more powerful and knowledge-based videos.